What's up guys, Bionic here again with another video on Raid Shadow Legends, and this one is going to be an update on my account specifically for the clan boss, because I was able to complete the mission to deal 75 million damage on the Nightmare clan boss. So this is mostly going to be a gameplay video, but first I will talk a little bit about my team. We will look at a manual run, which is going to be sped up 6 times. So I was going to edit the audio out of it, but the sounds are so hilarious, so I'll just let it play in the background, and then you guys can sort of like listen to me talk a little bit while this portion of it plays. And then at the end there is going to be an auto run, which will be quicker. It will not be sped up, but you guys will see that I basically did worse on my manual run. Now most of the time I do auto. I'm lazy a little bit, I'll admit it, but there is also a lot of variability in my damage output because of Occult Brawler, and he's basically the MVP of this team. So the team, if you guys have been following my channel for a long time, then you will know that one of my first epic champions was Crimson Helm. I am still using her. She is my decreased attack debuff. So she's still in there, she has decent gear, so I'm going to keep on using her until I can find a replacement for that debuff. Then we had Razan and Foley, which were 2 fusions. They're very good with the clan boss, so it just made a lot of sense for me to fuse them and use them. Recently I got Apothecary. I did not have him before. He's my heal, speed increase. He isn't an all speed setup, so that is, you know, just a typical build for him. So as you guys just saw, 10.5 million on manual. This is even worse than some of my worst auto runs. So not quite sure what happened there. I think I got really unlucky with the poisons and the War Master or Giant Slayer procs. I also think that I started using Crimson Helm's provoke skill and the increased defense skill a little bit too late, which created a stress on the overall team by forcing Apothecary to heal different champions. A big part of it is also dependent on if Foley gets hit or not. So if the other champions end up being a little bit lower in health, the clan boss will start targeting them. The reason I have my Foley in the first place is because the clan boss will usually go for the middle guy, assuming he is lower health, which is why also my Foley has less health than the rest. Okay, so back to the team players. I got Occult Brawler left. So this guy is an absolute beast because of the way his poison debuffs work. He does end up doing it very often. He can basically fill out the maximum number of debuffs the clan boss can have, which is 11 if I remember correctly. So I didn't have very good gear, or should I say I didn't have enough gear to gear yet another champion when I got him. So what I did is I just threw on him the best immortal pieces I had lying around, which ended up giving me a decent amount of accuracy and enough speed. And that for right now is working out perfectly, so I'm gonna keep using this until later. I did not max any of his skills. I don't think it's necessary, and the only advantage you have of controlling him when doing a manual run is that you can use his A2 when he has 5 debuffs on him. Now when it's on auto, that usually happens when he has 4 because of the cooldown, and if you were to reduce the cooldown, then it would be even worse. So for now I think he's decent the way he is. I may revisit him or, you know, improve his build eventually, but I think he is a good champion to have the immortal set on. So anyway, I'm happy to say that I am now hitting the Nightmare clan boss after almost 8 months. I can get the best possible chest in sometimes 3 keys, most of the time it's 4, and if you're in a really good clan, sometimes you don't even have the time to put in your 3 keys before it's dead. So, you know, there's some days that I just don't get the best chest. But that's alright, it's a work in progress. I will eventually have better gear. I should eventually be a bit faster, so eventually my damage output will go up. Anyway, this is where I'm at for now. I will now let you guys finish watching the video. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to check the description to see how you can support my channel. Later, guys.